Hey there, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's Sonia Miller. It's time to rise and receive. I'm going to take a moment here to rest, to settle in. It's Monday, so you know how Mondays can be. So I invite you, if you are just, warming up to your Monday. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. I invite you to sit back, maybe join me in taking a few deep breaths. Hey, Sherry, good morning. Glad you got on. Grab your tea, your coffee, settle in. I don't know about you, but I kind of ran in trying to figure out my technology this morning. So I'm just going to settle in, take a breath. I invite you to do the same. Maybe you rushed off to work and are taking a little break right now to receive what the message is today. And by the way, if you don't know, I'm actually really excited to share today's card, which is all about receiving your wants. Receiving your wants, which is what receive is all about. So if you struggle with receiving your wants, you're definitely going to want to sit back and let these words wash over you. If you don't know me, I'm Sonia Miller. I'm a speaker, coach, and best-selling author. And I am passionate about teaching people how to receive, because in my world and in the world of everyone I've worked with for over 2 decades, I meet a lot of people who are not afraid to work hard workers, really powerful go-getters, have embraced the hard work ethic. It's definitely a part of our culture. We get messages that working hard is a good thing, and it absolutely is. But what often can happen is we don't know when to stop working hard and how to receive. At some point, we need to really be able to receive everything we've worked for. And so many times, if what you want has been eluding you, it's not because you need to work harder. It's not because you haven't found the right answer. It's actually because you don't know how to receive. And that happens when we over-rely on the hard work ethic, or what I call the masculine model of power. So let me put this down. And we're going to dive in. So Rise and Receive is your 10-minute morning send-off to support you in receiving what you most want by unlearning struggle. That's what we're about, learning to receive and unlearning struggle. And so every morning I pull one card from my new Receive card deck, share a receiving principle, we unpack it a bit, and then I send you off on your day with your willingness mantra, which activates the energy of receiving, of invitation. So with that, hopefully you're settled in. I invite you to sit back and let these words wash over you. Okay? As you think about something that it is that you most want in your life. So this is straight from the Receive card deck. Wanting is part of the human condition. If you're like most people, you believe that getting what you want will make you happy. But this is an illusion. The reason you become happy when you get what you want is not because you got the thing you wanted, but because when you did, for a moment, the wanting ceased. We struggle unnecessarily when we do not understand this. Instead, what we typically do is that we treat wanting like a hunger pain. We think we need to feed it what it wants for the pain to go away. However, wanting is different than hunger in that it doesn't need what it wants to feel better. Wanting simply wants permission to be here. And when it receives permission and acceptance, it can relax, move over, and make space to receive the actual thing you want. When you want a car, you don't need the car to feel better. You need to receive the feeling of wanting first so that you can receive the car. When you want a relationship, you don't need the relationship to feel better. You need to receive the feeling of wanting the relationship first so that you can receive the relationship. When you want more money, you don't need the money to feel better. you need to receive the feeling of wanting the money first so that there is space to then receive the actual money. Within the phrase, receive what you want, there are actually two things to receive: the what and the want. Next time you find yourself struggling with wanting something you don't have, practice receiving the feeling of wanting first by accepting it and letting it be here with plenty of permission and space to breathe. And then invite more or better. So with that, here's your willingness mantra for the day. I am willing to receive this thing, fill in the blank. I am willing to receive this thing in ways better than I ever imagined. I am willing to receive this thing in ways better than I ever imagined. So, I'm really curious how this is landing with you and if there's some pieces of that are standing out for you. I'd love it if you wanted to comment or share what stands out for you. When I was writing this card, I remember the moment that awareness came to mind that we treat wanting like a hunger. And what do we do when we're hungry? We think that, or we believe we experience, because it's actually true with our bodies, I need to eat something for that feeling to go away. So we apply that to wanting everything in life. And wanting is actually a thing in and of itself. It's a sensation, it's a feeling, it's a discomfort. But what happens is when we don't see that wanting is a thing unto itself, then it gets attached to the thing that we want. So if you are wanting a car, for example, what you're actually going to receive, what you're actually going to manifest, because consciousness creates your reality, is it's literally like a Xerox machine. I want a car manifests you wanting a car. All right. So when we separate the wanting from the thing and we can receive the wanting and really let ourselves receive the feeling of wanting. I want this thing. I'm aware of the want. I'm going to let it be here. I'm going to let it take up space. I'm going to give myself permission to simply want and receive that feeling first. It will relax. The wanting will relax simply by letting it be here. Because what most of us do is the wanting of the thing is so unconscious that the wanting just gets, kind of washed over. All right. And it gets attached to the thing. All right. And so what happens is because all we do is feel the want, instead of actually receiving it, we try to fix it. We try to solve it. We try to battle it. In other words, what we're actually doing is we're rejecting the want by trying to give ourselves the thing because we don't want to feel the wanting. That's what's happening. And so what happens? What you resist persists. It's really quite paradoxical. But when you really understand it, that receiving what you want has two things to receive. You want to receive the what and the want. And usually you need to receive the want first, because then that can make space. And the what, the thing, can come in. So I hope that this has turned on some light bulbs for you. I know for me, when I got this concept, it just shifted everything. And here's the thing to notice. This kind of activity of the mind is very sneaky. And so it's easy to get lost in wanting the thing and wanting the thing and wanting the thing. Okay. You want to practice training your awareness so that when you want the thing, okay, and you feel that wanting, figuring out, you stop, you pause. And they say, oh, I received that I want it. I received the wanting. Let that be here. Just let it be here, breathe into it, and then see as that space opens up what you become aware of. And then you can become willing through invitation to actually receive the thing. All right? So with that, I'll give you your willingness mantra again for the day. I hope you take it with you, practice it as often as you can. I am willing to receive this thing, fill in the blank. I'm willing to receive this thing in ways better than I ever imagined. So I hope you have a great Monday. I hope you'll keep coming back each morning, Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. for our Rise and Receives Together. And if you found this useful, if you like it, please share, please like it. It helps me reach the people that I'm here to serve. I'll provide lots of links where you can get these on YouTube if you can't be on Facebook, and free resources where you can learn more about how to receive what you most want by unlearning struggle. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye, everybody.